So I'm about to show him my little blueprint to make a beat real quick. Then we hopping on again.
Well,
I gotta share my screen on Discord. I hope that do not mess up my screen. Alright. Amar, you in?
What are you doing right now? Are you streaming or recording?
I'm streaming. You ready? I'm waiting on you. You can't hear me? You?
My bad, I was on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, you ready for, first of all, I'm gonna just give you a quick beat down, and I'm gonna hop on the game.
Alright.
Alright, so, look at my BPM. I'm 88.
88? Oh, that's so low.
You want me to go higher?
Well, that's good.
Nah. Alright, so my favorite, past 100, my favorite BPM is 120. Alright? So start out, look, you got kick, clap, hi-hat, snare, right? So you find you some kicks. Find you even if come back to this video, even like after I show you this. Like, get this plan down, right? You find them 4 instruments real quick. Right? So we got kick, we got a snare, then we need hi-hats. Clap. I ain't going to get a clap. I'm going to get a perk instead of a clap.
Wait, I'm going back to my PC.
You paying attention?
I'm back on my PC.
Yo.
First of all, I gotta look at
ready?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
What you mean kinda? We ain't got time to waste. This about to be a gaming stream, not a beat making stream. So you paying attention, man?
Alright. Yeah, I'm paying attention.
So 110 and above, that's how you create your rhythm on this BPM for 120 and above. You ready? So
alright.
Look.
Mine's 140.
Yeah, even 140. 140 is a good BPM. But you see how I'm doing every other blue. Not the first blue, but the second.
Yes.
So you make sure you do 4.
Right.
Make sure you do 4.
Right.
Alright, cool. Right? We ain't even listening. Look.
Damn.
We got a clap. We already got the clap in, the snare. You feel me? That's that catch the rhythm. 120 is for like R&B beats. When you want to do rap, yeah, you go 140. From 130 to whatever you desire. But this the quick way, right? So snare, bada boom, bada bang. Four. You see, P-Pow, I got four. I make sure I always start out with snares, but P-Pow, I got four of them lined up in position. So it's always going to be rhythm, right? Then what I do here, right? For my hi-hats, right click, boom. So now I got this.
Oh, I never knew that.
As long as you keep it in the 4-bar format, you go by fours, your beat will stay in rhythm. It's a way to break it down. You could go in threes, you could go in twos, but you really have to like switch up the program. So until you do that, don't try no other, like you going in threes or going in odd numbers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You stick at the 4-level format. You master this first, then you take it there. So look, my hi-hats is cool, but I wanna give them some rhythm, some vibration, right? So what I just did, I don't know if you see my mouse right here. This is for velocity. You could pick and choose the different ones, right?
Okay.
But we gonna stay in velocity, and this make my hi-hats better or sound more organic. I lower every other one. You hear the difference?
Do I need to do like a specific type?
What you mean?
Like the velocity.
It depends. It depends. You gotta play with the velocity, but also know I didn't even put effects on this yet. When you got reverb or synthesizers, delays, when you got presets like that, the velocity matter even more. I just know I've been down that road long enough to know what I gotta do when I get there to add the effects. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Alright. So we got this perk right here.
I gotta add my hi-hats. Domination perk. Okay. Add audio clip. I gotta go into my files to go get my kicks and my perks and my snares.
You ain't even hearing me out right now.
Wait, I do my own kick?
Did you see me put a kick in yet?
No.
You just find a kick. You find a kick. But you won't start with the kick.
Okay. What file do I find? Oh, domination kit is right here. Domination kit. Where's the perks? Oh, percussion. There we go. Domination.
I got an R&B going right now.
I did domination perk 67. So it's every 2 reds. Let's just see.
Every 2 reds. Who?
No, it's not accident. No, it's not good.
Slowing me down.
Who I am? Yeah, I'm on the wrong page. I still gotta get some stuff.
Because I'm not, oh, I ain't trying to rush it, but I don't want to spend too long in the studio. I need you to get on board. And like I said, all you gotta do is run this video back, bro.
Alright.
It's best to, let me just run through the formula. Like I'm literally trying to show you the steps. Unless you sharing your screen.
No.
I don't think you should. Cause I think when you share your screen, that messes with your connection. But I want to see what you do. Like, I need you to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to know what you're doing. I need to see it. So don't stream and share your screen on Discord. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Share your screen on Discord. But don't try to stream it.
Can you even hear that?
You said what?
I said, can you even hear that?
Hear what?
The beat I just played.
You're not sharing your screen.
No, I was trying to see if you heard it from my phone.
I ain't hearing nothing.
Oh, that sounds delayed. Kinda. Was that from Twitch or something?
Yeah, Spyro. That's you, Spyro. I can't see why that shit's so small. That is Spyro. What's good, brother? So look, My connection tweaking right now. That's because I'm sharing my screen in Discord. I'ma hop on the game soon. I'm just trying to show my little cousin how to make some beats. And bro, niggas vibing. I'm about to make a beat real quick.
Alright.
Yo, cuz.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is,
Yo, my foot is hurting right now from using my.
I gotta end my screen to make sure my connection good, like my stream on Discord. Join my stream on Twitch or YouTube, right? And just pay attention to what I show you and try to recreate it as best as you can.
I will.
And keep going back to the video. Keep going back to it. You got a week. Keep going back to it. Learn from it. But I'm gonna show you my formula right now. But I gotta end this or my shit gonna be chopped.
Okay.
Alright. My connection should be better now.
I still haven't even got Twitch. Now I'm
about to get into the getting into the melody part. SimSynth. I'm using SimSynth. Oh, cuz you can too.
Okay. Alright.
You gotta know how to get to your presets. Drop this arrow down and you pick what you're looking for.
I'm still trying to follow it.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be delayed anyway.
It's covered.
What's covered?
This the thing what I'm trying to recreate. That's covered. Cause the stream is delayed. So
you don't see it?
Nah.
Alright, give it some time. Damn.
I know.
Alright, so
am I the only one on Twitch?
So look. It's best to look at your like keep your drums on one pattern.
There we go. I'm back again.
And make your melody on a whole nother pattern. You put it in song grid, not the pattern grid. Then from here. So how you could mess it up before I ain't even make a sound, right? I ain't even make a sound yet. Watch this. I'm gonna put effects on it. I don't even know what it sounds like, but I'm gonna put effects on it. I'm gonna put a reverb 2. Go to a reverb 2 is always better than 1. Always go to Fruity Reverb Part 2. I'm putting effects on my sound before I even hear what it even do. Alright. Now we about to see what it do. Alright. I don't know, like, cause you gotta just pay attention to the keys I use. It's the same keys I was using before. Like, as long as I show you how to make beats, I'ma always use the same keys so you could get these down pat. Start out with ACE.
Alright, I fixed it.
Start with ACE, and then use DFA. Keep that shit down. Even to make it sound even crazier, right? I think I told you about the tool strum. So when you in this menu right here, like when you in the piano roll, you go to this corner right here, and you go to tools, strum. You want to shorten out the time so it's not bigger than 4 or 2 bars. You know, 4s go by 2s, 2s go by 4s. It's the same thing. So if it ain't 4 bars, it's 2 bars. I adjusted the time to bring it in to just being 2 bar length. Now, I'm gonna mute the drums. So you
Why am I thinking of? I'm thinking of like something right now. When I have this beat.
You ready to listen?
Yes.
Let's see what we got. Hold on. I played the wrong thing. You hear it? You hear it?
Yeah.
I ain't put no drums in. Watch how it sound with the drum. Yeah. Alright, so look. This is how you speed through it, right?
Alright.
You gotta make sure your shadow notes is on. So I think you'll go to this arrow.
What arrow?
Right here, this left corner.
The piano roll options?
No, this the playlist. Drop arrow. You gotta make sure the playlist is selected. So this button right here, this one, this first one, and then it should be in the piano roll too. But if you put it here, it's automatically gonna go.
Alright.
So what is it? View.
That's the one I was clicking on.
View shadow. Make sure your shadow notes.
Yeah, it's selected on playlist.
Yeah, make sure the shadows are showing. So, like if you in this one, right? Alright, we gonna add a whole nother instrument, right? 3 times. I'll ask you later. See the preset. They don't have no presets. It's crazy. Okay. so I ain't going to even use that. Let's do flex. Flex, and we're going to pick something random. String theory. So, you see these in the background highlighted, these notes? That's the shadows. So I know what instruments I use. So look, what I'm about to do is create a pattern, right? Just only using the notes in the scheme. So, if you pay attention to what I'm doing, really, just picking the same notes, just different octaves, right? So you got octave 3 down here, and you got octave 6 up here. You want to stay in three octave range, meaning you got your highs, you got your mids, and you got your lows. Like, you pick your range. So when you play in that field, you could create more dynamic for your beats.
There we go. You found it right.
You feel me?
Huh?
Were you listening?
No, I was trying to find. You know how in the pattern where you could change like
So
the pattern length? I found the right one. I had to put it at 64 to make it sound good. That's why.
You're killing me, cuz. I'm trying to explain something. You ain't even paying attention. It's important you get this, brother.
I know.
I hope you go back to this and you see. Do you see what I was just doing?
Yes.
Alright, so look, I made a loop, right? Now I'm about to cut it. Meaning I'm gonna take it out of this pattern and put it on another pattern. I only created this melody on the same pattern so I could see the shadow notes. But immediately after separated. So look, this is where we at now. You felt a difference?
Yes.
So when you making a beat, right? Look, I got a melody. I got a melody going right now. I got drums kicking. I got 2 different sounds. So before I add anything else, I'm about to duplicate that. And I'm gonna work in this space right here. Let me highlight it for you. I'm gonna work in this space here because I got the melody I start with, and then this gonna be the add-on, but it's gonna create rhythm and bounce. Just separating it and adding on to it later on in the loop. So you see right here.
I don't know how to do that little duplicate. thing.
How to duplicate it?
Yeah, I'm still learning.
All you gotta do is, if you in a playlist, you just click the arrow, edit, duplicate.
Oh.
If you in piano roll, click the arrow, edit, duplicate. Like, okay, let's say I'll duplicate this, right? Knowing that it's added on, what I'm gonna do is, right, add an octave that wasn't there before.
Okay.
So, like this. I'm gonna add this in here, right? 2 long notes. 2 long notes, right?
Okay.
Delete what I had. Now hear the difference. All I did was add 2 notes.
Put on my phone back.
It's really a basic beat.
Yeah, I could tell.
But I'm trying to give you the sauce, brother. I don't want to overcomplicate things for you, but start out here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so look. You ready? You quiet. Yoka. Well.
Oh, nothing. I'm just listening.
I'm about to put in the third sound. If I could find a free everything, try. Even the most basic shit is trial right now. It's crazy. put it in the flute.
Oh, I gotta.
Huh?
Hold up. No, I said I gotta fix a little bit. I want your back.
You hear how it's coming along, Spa?
Yes.
Like, you gotta take time. You can make something out of nothing. You gotta take your time with it. Know what you're doing. Where are you going? I feel like that's bad. I was about to say.
Question.
Gosh, this starting to sound like something. Oh, this beat coming out so fucking hard. I never even, I was supposed to hop on the game though, cuz I was never supposed to lock in on the beat. But that sound great. Cuz you better clip that. That was for you. That's how you turn something. Yeah, that's how you turn nothing and make it something. Still on Discord, little girl.
Yeah.
Thought you better go to sleep soon.
Ooh, it's 2057.
This is the beat I gotta finish.
Yeah, I gotta finish this too. That's why I'm taking a picture of mine. And if you say but magic, I'm sending some of my own magic your way. And if you say but magic, I'm sending some of my own magic your way. And if you say but magic, alright. Say but magic. I'm sending some of my own but magic your way. And if you say but sending one more but magic, you better magic. With your words. Say that I'm sending your own. Yes.
YouTube stream, like, drop a comment
Alright.
for the algorithm.
Like an algorithm? An algorithm. Comment.
Bro, man. What the hell?
Algorithm.
Somebody just dropped a comment.
Yeah, that was me.
Act Mystery World, does she?
Huh?
Act Mystery World?
Yes.
Bro, my controller is not connecting to my PlayStation.
Want me to join that? This. Yes.
I think I fixed the issue.
Right.
Good. Why you don't be sleeping?
It's a what?
Said why you don't be going to sleep?
Oh, speaking of sleep, I said I was about to go to sleep right now.
You don't get lost in your dreams?
Huh?
You don't get lost in your dreams?
No, I don't think so.
You gotta.
Like, what I hate is so much is like when I get a good dream, and then I wake up like when it's going good.
The more you dream, the better it get. So the more sleep you get, the better the dream.
Alright.
The more time you have in the dream, you just gotta sleep.
Alright.
And it's best to get enough sleep when you're young versus you old and you can only sleep when you can. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But unlock your dreams. There's power in the dream. Unlock your dreams, little brother.
Alright.
You gotta become a dream master. At a young age. You gotta do a lot of things at a young age. Yo, be ready.
Alright.
You can handle it, little cuz.
Okay.
Sergeant Walsh, Section 4342. Sergeant Walsh, 4342.
It's called Ready or Not.
Alright.
Game but start. Violence.
Doc reporting. Negotiations have fallen apart. Move to secure the premises. Suspects are highly volatile.
Drop the gun and get down!
Police! Hands up now!
Get down!
Get down on your knees! Hands up!
Don't want to shoot!
Drop the
Get
weapon!
down! And get down slowly!
Hands up above your head! Hands up now! Drop to your knees! Get on the ground now!
Turn around slowly. Look away, don't move. Entry team to talk. Suspect is restrained and ready for trailers.
Doc to entry team. Trailers en route.
Hands up! Hands up! Do it now!
Talk. One suspect down. Breathing.
Lead, this is Doc. Lead out. They'll take them out. Calvin, this is Doc. Notifying morgue.
Shit! Doc!
We got weapons here.
Element, this is Doc. Forensics is standing by.
We done lost so often.
Doc here. Collect what you can and keep moving. Doc to Element. Move on. Doc to lead. Coroner standing by.
Yo, that nigga shot me.
Back down. Doc, show the front and back of your hand!
Police, get down now!
You're being actively monitored. Remember your
Suspect down.
Doc here. Proceed with mission.
There you go.
All done.
This is Doc. We no longer have control of negotiations. You are clear to move and secure the premises. Doc reporting. Continue with your mission. Doc here. Trailer's on the way. Doc to lead. Notifying Thames. Doc here. Proceed with mission. Doc to entry D. You are clear to proceed. Doc to entry team. Dag of it. Keep moving. Element notified.
Fuck you!
Doc to Element. Notifying Thames. Element, this is Doc. Notifying Thames.
Lead the talk. Suspect killed.
Entry team, this is Doc. Continue with your mission. Be advised, the suspects are holding civilians hostage. This is Doc. The suspects have taken hostages. Exercise some restraint. Please, this is Doc. Medical assistance is standing by. Element, this is Doc. Notifying morgue.
Element, Doc. Suspect down.
Entry team, this is Doc. Proceed with mission.
Entry team to Doc. We have a suspect down here. Needs Thames ASAP.
Lead, this is Doc. Clean house and we'll take them out.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get down! I want to see hands! Hands on your head! Move! Hands on your head! Now! Police! Get down!
Talk. Have an individual.
Get down on your knees!
Doc to Element. Trailer en route. This is Doc. Stand down. Repeat. Stand down. Doc reporting. EMTs and trailers are standing by. Copy that. Entry team. EMTs and trailers are...
This is FISA. Stand down and shut that door, entry team. We're sending a unit to secure the container and its contents. Close the doors. Unless you want to interfere with a federal investigation, I suggest you shut the door and lock it behind you. Do your job and proceed with your mission. Understood? Understood. Put the other guy back on. Later. No, we won't be. FISA out.
Entry team, you are clear to proceed with the mission. Doc here. There's enough red tape as is. Control yourself. Dr. Lead, notifying Tim.
Shit! I don't have my phone! What do I do? Put your fuck hands up!
Mission failed. The feds are on their way.
Officer Martinez, call 4342. Officer Martinez, 4342.
Yo. This shit,
I was just about to. Can you hear me?
just being in a place where everybody looks like frick.
That was too much sauce, I'm turning it off. I got an ill playlist for Twitch, not YouTube. I got a big playlist.
What's cool?
About to leave this stream and go to another, but it's only Twitch. About to vibe out. This next part of the stream ain't gonna be for everybody. Gotta have my motherfucking Twitch. Gotta have my Twitch to get in here. You hear me?